Hey guys, welcome back to Curl Gaming, where we discuss everything video games, take a look at some gameplay footage, and some reviews. Sorry for the delay. Hopefully everyone had a great Christmas, holidays, Festivus, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Hopefully you had some time with your friends and loved ones. And yeah, I guess ending out the end of the year, going into 2022, hopefully everything's better for everyone. Today we're just going to go off in a little bit of a different path, I guess. So we'll be doing an unboxing today. I got my Evercade versus the Founders Edition just before Christmas, so basically a week ago, and I just unboxed it today. So we're going to take a look at that. Unfortunately, there's no gameplay footage, so we're just going to see the contents of it and go from there. But hopefully you like this, and I've got another unboxing video that will be uploaded today as well, and that was a Christmas present from a buddy of mine. So let's break into this. Let's take a look at what's inside this box on the Evercade Versus and go from there. Thank you. Alright, so here's the Evercade Founder Edition. Like I said, got just before Christmas, so it was a nice end of year gift. We're just going to take a look at this, see how it's packed, and see what other games are included. I believe this one does have the 4 arcade ones. First volumes of the arcade plus the last 2 of the standard releases. I think it's volume 21, 22 or 22, 23. But let's open her up and take a look. Alright, so let's take a look at the Evercade Versus, the Founders Edition. I've already got the cellophane off, so it's just hopefully slides right out. Nice packaging, like it's been very impressed with everything these guys have released so far. Handhelds, the compilations, little extras they throw in. And here we go. Okay, so it looks like we got little tray systems going on here. First tray on top. Alright, so there's a Founder Edition of the Evercade Versus, and it's a lot smaller than I expected. Yeah. And it doesn't want to come out. That is really tiny. 2 cartridge slots. Guessing that's power. Oh yeah. Four controller ports. And that's all you have on the back. Power and HDMI. Nice. There might be a sync button beside it as well. But that is pretty tiny. The handheld's a great little system, so I have high expectations on this. And just from seeing other people unbox the Standard Edition, it seems to be exactly that. Alright, next tray. Hopefully I don't drop this one. Pretty tiny. Is that just the manual? Looks pretty solid, whatever that is. Founders Edition, okay. Sorry for the bad camera work, I'm not that great. I'm just trying to figure this out. So this almost looks like a steel book. It's a steel book. Cartridge holder, nice. Okay, so I can do up to 6 carts. Certificate of authenticity. Controller cat. This is what I'm curious about. So the controllers have these extra set of shoulder buttons, yet they say all cartridges will be compatible with the handheld going forward. CAD drawing of the system itself. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how they're going to handle the extra shoulder buttons. And again, nice little package. I thought the Founder Edition itself was actually just going to be a black system with the associated games released at the time. I don't remember that Steelbook cartridge holder, but that's a nice little addition that these guys always seem to add. Looking at the top here, it looks like Quick Start Guide. First set of cartridges, as well as another poster? Question mark? Okay. Yeah, Quick Start Guide. Link cable. Evercade handheld to the Evercade Versus. Please note firmware update to your handheld may be required, which is fine. Firmware updates on the handheld pretty straightforward. I believe there's the last firmware update to get the full game on one of the previous volumes that had a demo and said you could update the cartridge. I believe that's available now. Name of the game is actually escaping me. Sure enough, another poster. It's little things like this that make me appreciate this company. They're doing retro gaming. Well, for me, I think they're doing it properly. It's amazing. Okay, so here's the purple sides. I guess these are going to be the arcade collection. So the purple packaging's arcades, and then the reddish ones will be the standard ones. So here's volume 1, Techno's Arcade 1. 8 Techno Classics, Mysterious Stones, Blockout, Combat Tribes. Combat Tribes I played a ton of in the arcade. Double Dragon 2. Funny as the NES cover. We'll see how that turns out. Double Dragon 3. Mania Challenge, I remember that quite a bit. Minky Monkey. Don't remember that. Battle Lane Volume 5. Interesting. So these cartridges, I'll go through them again. There'll be separate videos, just like my last ones. Sure enough, that East Volume 1, Arcade 1. Arcade Collection Volume 2. So we got on here. Burger Time, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, okay. Gate of Doom, Wizard Fire, Breakthrough, Tumble Pop, Darwin, 4078, Sly Spy. Haven't played that in a long time. Chain Reaction, Lock and Chase, okay. So these are emulated pretty decently, just like they've done with the home console versions. This should be a great collection. Especially Burger Time and Bad Dudes. I know we got the NES versions on another set, but the arcade collection's a lot nicer. Well, the arcade versions are a lot nicer than what was given out. So yet another tray. Okay, sure enough. Next to arcade collections, Jaleco. Looks like they. I'm curious. Jaleco. Obviously, same one as the other Jaleco collection, but this is the arcade one, Arcade Volume 1. Looks like we got 6 on here. Alligator Hunt, Thunder Hoop, World Rally, Biomechanical Toy, Glass, Snowboard Championship. Unfortunately, just looking at the cover art and some of the stuff, the only one that I seem to recollect is World Rally. Again, Arcade Collection Volume 3. Actually, I like this purple color scheme on this. Looks nice. And of course, the last arcade volume for the time, or at this time, Volume 4, Atari Arcade Collection. Interesting. There we go. Asteroids Deluxe, Canyon Bomber, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Liberator, Lunar Lander. I'm kind of curious about Lunar Lander. I'm sure one of my buddies is watching this is the same. He actually owns the arcade game. Millipede, Missile Command, Night Driver. I love Pong, Skydiver, Super Breakout, Warlords. Warlords is just a classic. Again, that's definitely a 4-player game, strictly 4 players, and since you got 4-player ports, that's going to be an awesome time. Night Driver, looking forward to it. A lot of these ones look like they're just from the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. So again, Atari arcade games, classics from back in the day. I love how they're all Volume 1, so it gives me hope that we got more coming down the line. At least we better. Alright, another tray, and there's yet another tray underneath that. Okay, so yeah, here's the standard releases, so kind of the red ones. Okay, yeah, 21, 22. Intellivision Collection 1. Night Stalker, Astro Smash, Thin Ice, Thunder Castle. Same buddy that has the Lunar Lander, he's interested in Thunder Castle on this. Shark, Princess Quest, Frogbog, Snafu, Slapshot, Super Pro Hockey, Pinball, Buzz Bombers, Word Rockets. I'm a huge fan of pinball. I've got a couple of pinball machines as well. I may do videos on those. So anything pinball related, I just love, especially some of these earlier ones. They're pretty archaic, but they're still pretty fun. Intellivision themselves, growing up, I never had an Intellivision or a ColecoVision, so I'm not too familiar with these. I'll give them a shot, take a look. Again, will be another video per cartridge. This one I'm really excited about. Had a buddy go who's the Bitmap Brothers. So Amiga fans, Atari ST will definitely know the Bitmap Brothers. I'm really impressed that they have this. Computer games converted, I guess a collection. So yeah, we got Speedball, Xenon 2, Speedball 2, the Chaos Engine in Speedball. That's a lot of Speedball. Bitmap Brothers have definitely done a lot for the computer scene back in the 80s, mid 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Amiga, and like I said, the Atari STs. A lot of the great classics came from these guys. Kind of curious to see how they ported them from PC over to the Evercade, let alone a home console. I know they're older games, but hopefully they run just fine. Yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Alright, so I guess this would be the last tray. Those are heavy. So it's just all our hookups and the controllers, but holy cow. Okay, so the tray itself is heavy, controller itself is not. Feels pretty decent. Doesn't have a lot of weight, but okay, that's nice. The tactile feedback on the controller is not too bad. Not real triggers, just kind of like an offset off shoulder button, so 2 shoulder buttons. Yeah, those feel good actually. So 1 controller, 2nd controller, or not. Seriously, there you go. Yeah, same thing. No real weight on these. Yeah, feels just like the handheld without the screen, so it's a little bit more condensed. Hands are a little bit closer together. So the back of it, like those shoulders there for your fingers, actually don't feel too bad. Again, all black, Founders Edition. Which is funny, you'd think the Founders Edition would have shipped same time or a little bit earlier, but it didn't. And I believe this red cable here, this will be my what am I thinking of? The controller cords for the Evercade handheld to the Evercade Founders Edition. I'll double check, but I'll take a look. There's another thing that kind of throws me off. I know that's a European company. They don't send you a power brick. You get the cable for it and you gotta provide your own. It's fine, not a big deal. I believe I got another one upstairs I can use. So that's kind of the gist of what you get with the Evercade versus Founder Edition. They don't have them in stock anymore. You can get just a regular edition, which is fine. It's a light gray that kind of matches the handheld itself. Looking forward to it. I'd love to see how this two cartridge ports work on the system. Hopefully it's great. I know a lot of people are like, why would you want 2 controller ports or cartridge ports? Well, you got these massive collections, right? Throw a couple collections in, you won't have to change the cartridges for a long time, provided what you're doing, I guess. But yeah, that was a nice Christmas present. Showed up, I'd say, a few days before Christmas for me. Kind of unexpected. I was expecting it earlier, but is what it is. The system itself, I believe, does light up, like on the box. I believe this line here, just underneath the controller port or cartridge ports, I believe that just glows red when it's powered up. Love to take a look at that. So that'll be another video. I won't be showing up setting it up or anything, but just figure I'd do the unboxing. You can take a look, see what it is, and going forward, probably be recording gameplay footage off that, especially with it's just HDMI. Just like the handheld HDMI. And just throw it through a game capture device. We're good to go. Really looking forward to it. Thanks, Blaze, for getting this out. The Evercade crew. Look forward to 2022. It looks like they just announced the next 2 volumes, which I guess would be 23, 24. I don't believe there's been any additional arcade collections announced just yet, but with the way things are going, I would not be surprised if we see some more announcements coming up pretty soon. So there we kind of have it. System, couple controllers, 6 games, and a cartridge case, which is awesome. And I don't remember seeing that in the description. Maybe it was there, but just my attention to detail is a little off. So I'll be setting this up over the next few days. Try to get some gameplay footage on some of these. I will be diving into the arcade ones first. I know my Evercade videos have stalled, but I was at the end of the line then. So now I'm caught up. We'll get some more videos going on Evercade stuff. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. Any comments, questions? Did any of you guys pick up an Evercade Versus? I know the handheld's gone through another limited edition. There's a purple version that was released, and I believe that sold out right away. But if you're into retro gaming and you find the prices are really out to lunch, this is a next nice alternative. I mean, 20-30 bucks Canadian per cartridge, and you get classic games. Some of these games are going for obscene amounts. This is a nice way to do it, and especially some of these arcade games. I know a lot of people have started collecting arcade games, or they'll have a multicade or whatever. Same thing, if you don't have the space, and as long as the arcade emulation works, again, nice alternative. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If it's your first time on the channel, feel free to subscribe. Sorry for the delay in the upload in videos. Just got tied up with work as well as the Christmas season. So as we're going into 2022, I hope everyone had a great year, and hopefully 2022 is better for all of us, and look forward to what it brings. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, and thanks for watching.